Most people don't have financial awareness. They look for a job that offers security, a steady paycheck, and a retirement plan. But if you want to achieve wealth, you have to be much smarter. If you choose to remain in financial struggle, you can go to school, but you still won't learn anything about money. Many people struggle to make even $1,000 because they are not mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically prepared to do so. Whatever the reason, financial success requires personal growth. There was a time when we faced challenges making that amount too, but every time we encountered a financial problem, we had to grow beyond it. The reality is, those who struggle with small financial obstacles won't overcome them until they develop themselves on all levels, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, to handle such challenges. There are 4 types of mindsets. One says, I must win. Another believes, I must be right. A third says, I must be liked. And the last one says, I must be comfortable. People who seek comfort and approval will likely never make it as entrepreneurs. You often hear people say, I don't need to be rich, I just want to be comfortable. Or, I want to stay close to my friends and be liked. These individuals are better suited to being employees rather than entrepreneurs. The wealthy don't work for money. My teaching method starts by challenging your existing beliefs. I introduce doubt into your thinking, encouraging you to question what you've been taught. This way, you can either hold on to your old beliefs or adopt new ones. Ask yourself, when you think about working for money, what thoughts come to mind? Financial education is not about working for money. One of the first questions I asked myself when I understood my mentor's wisdom was, when will I reach a point where I never need a paycheck again? My goal was never about reaching the moon or curing diseases. It was simply to become financially free so that I would never have to depend on a paycheck again. Many people, including my father, were terrified of losing their pension. He was highly educated, holding a PhD, yet what did school teach him about money? Did he learn anything practical about financial success? Most people don't. That's why I had my mentor, my best friend's father, who taught me what the wealthy understand about money. If you want to stay broke, I hate to say it, but school won't teach you financial success. Education is more crucial today than ever, yet most schools fail to teach students about money. Young people graduate with huge student loan debts, but still lack financial knowledge. Look at the middle class. Many earn high salaries, yet their jobs are disappearing. One of the most valuable assets in life is time. It can either work for you or against you. As someone who has now reached 70, I have seen friends who once made good money but now have nothing. They own nice homes and cars, but they lack financial security. Being young is exciting, but it can also be a disadvantage if you don't use your time wisely. Too many people focus only on making money and building a career. They say, I want a career, or I want to start my own business. There's a common framework called the cash flow quadrant, which divides people into 4 categories: employees, who work for a paycheck; small business owners or specialists, like doctors or designers; big business owners, managing 500+ employees; professional investors, who make money work for them. The biggest mistake young people make is focusing only on doing what they love. In reality, success often requires doing what you dislike. People assume I love writing books, but I actually hate it. However, writing fulfills my greater purpose. I had to learn about taxes, debt, and insurance, things I had no interest in, so I could reach financial independence. People who only do what they love often stay in the small business or employee category. But if you want to build real wealth, invest in what you love rather than just doing what you enjoy. For example, I love my financial freedom, so I was willing to do the hard work to achieve it. The greater the risk, the more knowledge and education you need. Many people have the ability to be financially smart, but they choose comfort instead of investing in their financial future. Schools teach little about money, and in many cases, they even reduce your chances of getting rich. The old advice, go to school, get a job, and you'll make money, might have worked 1,000 years ago, but it doesn't work today. The primary reason to become an entrepreneur is not just about making money, it's about personal development, pushing yourself to grow and reach your full potential. When considering a job, don't just look at the paycheck. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? The tougher the job, the more you grow. I've faced setbacks, financial crashes, and betrayal, but I've grown from them. That's the essence of personal and financial growth. Many people avoid making mistakes because schools teach them to fear failure. But the truth is, failure is the greatest teacher. Those who never take risks or make mistakes remain stagnant. That's why the education system is fundamentally flawed. It discourages real learning. In business, I approach challenges like a rugby game, fast, aggressive, and strategic. Meanwhile, many people stand back saying, I'll figure it out on my own. But in reality, they get trampled. They complain that life isn't fair, yet they refuse to build a strong team. Successful people surround themselves with accountants, lawyers, and advisors. If you don't want to play the game, then don't expect to win. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.